Let's go, Ringside Collectibles. We got a brand new WWE figure unboxing, and it's happening at this moment. So if you are stopping by for the first time, hit the subscribe button, drop a like if you guys want to get all these figures out of the box, because that's exactly what's happening today, you guys. We're not just getting them out of the packaging, but they are getting the full set review happening right now with the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. We have the full Elite series of the Wrestlemania Elite, which is based on a Build-A-Figure. If you collect all 4 of them, you'll be able to build the old, young Vinnie Mac. The days that he sat by the announce table and Shawn Michaels is like, come on, bro, you just got to give me a chance. You got to make me the new guy that's going to move into the new generation, transition into Attitude. And this right here, this is one of the glory days, you guys. Shawn Michaels, the Hall of Famer, Intercontinental Champion, Royal Rumble winner. I mean, as far as the attributes, they can keep going, my friends. Full series, we got Bret the Hitman Hart, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and AJ Styles to wrap up the series in its entirety. So apparently for Shawn Michaels, you're going to get the arms as well as the microphone and interchangeable hands. And that kind of makes sense because I was like, dude, does Shawn Michaels really need this many hands? So apparently the extra ones, that's going to be for good old Vinnie Mac. Let's get the phenomenal one because Undertaker, it happened with him, right? We got Shawn Michaels facing him at 17-0. But this one, this was kind of like the bye-bye match, right? And that's why he's coming with the shovel. He wants to go ahead and bury, except it was the other way around, right? AJ Styles is like, yeah, man, I'll part you off into the sunset. But the thing is that I'm going to take the loss. So we got him right there in the graveyard match. And it looks like he's going to be coming with the torso. And we're going to be getting a total of 4 hands. Unless if those are also Vinny's. Yeah, let's go ahead and confirm it because I'm pretty sure. Yep. So apparently he's going to do the 1, 2, 3 counts, and you can kind of see the 3 count right there. Yeah, it's going to come out of the box, but I wanted to show you the packaging right there on all 4 of them, coming on the left, coming on the right, talking about where's Gallows and Anderson, the look you make when you're wondering where your boys are going after that match. And that's horrible, dude. How are you going to put those 2 lads on the main card and then just part them off a week later? That's how it was, you guys. A lot of those guys got released, but you know what? We ain't talking about that. Right now, we're talking about the Texas Rattlesnake. We are bringing 316. I wish there was glass to break, because right now, it'd be breaking right now with Stone Cold Steve Austin right there to take on the People's Champ. That's right, The Rock, the eyebrow raising. That's the man that brought the fight, and it eventually developed into a 2 out of 3. Not the match itself, but the way it was is that the following WrestleMania, we needed to determine to who was going to break the tie. Now, Bret the Hitman Hart, here he is, later days. He's got his shorts on. He doesn't have his wrestling tights, and we have seen a very similar release of that, and you will see the comparison happening right now. Before we do, though, we got to make sure we wrap it up, man, because the packaging, it needs to get ripped out. We need to get these figgies to let them breathe. We need Austin right here alongside the old Hitman and says, all right, 2, 3, let's go. Oh my gosh, it's turned into a WrestleMania Royal Rumble. Let's get these out of the box, man. Let's quit messing around. Let's get it going, and let's see what they got. Here we have all 4 gents out of the box, and I want to start out with AJ Styles because I have seen images of this, you guys, and we got some deep concerns as far as scale. I mean, the shirt, great. Love the shirt. Love the accessory. Interchangeable hands. One thing that it is going to do for us, you guys, it's going to do quite a bit as far as getting one of the older custom elites, as far as the red attire, leveled up with all these extra hands, and then, of course, the double joints. Interchangeable hands that you will see. We will get 2 mic open that are on the figure, and then you're also going to get the full-on open. That way you can bring the P1 logo. Now that we do have the double hinge on the elbow, no issues right there on the back side. We got the AJ Styles logo with a little black mixing in. As far as the shovel accessory, as you guys did just see, it does break off. So when you do bash it across your opponent's head, it should snap right there. Come on, AJ. You're taking the burial. Oh, yeah. He broke the damn shovel in half. So it is a 2-piece set. Get a solid green for the base and then a flat base silver for the actual shovel piece itself. All right, AJ, let's talk about this damn height. Now, if you look at the packaging, it does say 5 foot, 11 inches. Right there, Bret the Hitman Hart, he's actually a little bit taller. He's in the 6 foot marker. So the fact that AJ Styles is taller than Bret the Hitman Hart, like, what the hell is this? Bret, you got to ease up, man. We ain't done with your review. We're going to get to you next, but I want to show AJ Styles. So he's standing a little bit too tall, and if you guys do want a quick comparison on just a regular AJ Styles Elite, you can see how much taller he is compared to his regular in-ring gear. I mean, it's not like the man gets bigger as he puts big boy pants on, right? That's usually not how it plays out. So I think the biggest mistake here here is them reutilizing pants that we've seen in the past that just are not going to work with AJ Styles. So that is definitely bothered some, but the shirt, really glad we got this. I know Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson would benefit as far as getting leveled up right there in the customs. But at the end of it all, you guys, man, that height, it's just wrong. Now, as far as the head scan, you will see, and we have seen it in the past. The only difference here is the way that it was printed. So we got a little bit of a darker print on the newer head scan, the hairstyle. Same thing going on. I am actually seeing a little bit less texturing as opposed to the earlier one. Like if you look at the right one, you'll see all the line work. On the left, it just kind of, I don't know, it has like a blah, blee, blah, blue, all wrong, man. There's something going on with the hairpiece itself. So a couple of concerns, big concerns for sure. QC issues too happening on front of the hairpiece, and you guys can kind of see what we're talking about. So definitely a lot more tooling being involved with the hairpiece. Not sure why they decided to do that. I mean, it's not like the guy was all sweaty. I mean, yeah, I'm sure it was, you know, to a level of degree out in that freaking burial area, but at the same time, like, why are you changing this man's hair, man? Ain't nothing wrong with it. I mean, I give you're going to make it bigger and taller and longer. I get that. But at the end of it all, we got to find out what is going on underneath that phenomenal OC shirt. Let's see it, Mr. AJ Styles. You got chest hair? You got stomach hair? Let's do the drum roll. And the answer is no chest hair, no stomach hair. We are getting the tattoo and all the birthdays right there of his kids. So again, some stuff, man. It's like, I got to shave, dude. It's WrestleMania. I got to be ready. Now get the hell out of here. Where the hell is the man's chest hair? Pants right there. They are solid blue. And it kind of has like a teal finish. I know the camera is not really picking it up, but it's a very, very light blue with a hint of teal. So there it is. Solid. We've seen this in the past. I believe Dean Ambrose, he did initially introduce these. I'm thinking maybe even like the Stone Cold pants would have worked a little bit better as far as him being like scaled proportionate. And then the hands, one thing that I want to do, because this is the first time that AJ Styles Elite, or really any AJ, has ever brought the double hinge right there on the elbows. So I want to see if he can bring the P1 logo, because that's really the only thing that can save this man at this time. I mean, yeah, we can do some stuff right there with the legs, but there you go. P1 logo, full effect. I'm not even having to force it. You can have it in a little standstill motion, and you can see how that all comes together. Love that, man. So a huge upgrade within the double hinge. We will get the P1 logo on the elbow itself. Nothing going on the right. I'm giving this man a 7-9. He's not even going to tap into the 8. I think the height, that's too big of an issue. The hairpiece, too. What the hell? Like, the guy must have not gotten the memo as far as the right pants to wear. Now, one man that does know about pants, Shawn Michaels. This guy has always brought some sweet gears, and WrestleMania against Deadman was no different. Very clean. You guys love this. I want to talk about the accessories real quick, because we are going to get some extras for Shawn Michaels. We'll get full-on open that we're actually on the figure, and then once right here to do the little mic open promo so he can let Deadman know that I'm coming after you at WrestleMania. Sweet chin music is going to play out, and then the final accessory to you guys, it is going to be this little entrance vest. All you got to do right there is remove the rubber band. That way so you guys can see everything as to what is all behind it. Before I take it off, I want to show you the front, because we got quite a bit going on right there with the sides. Look at this, you guys. We got all this being brought together by little tiny bungees. No different as to how he wore it that night. On the back, the design, it is all going to continue. And the fabric goods, love this. Really, really nice, except the one thing that I do got to call him out on, and I know it's because of this little fabric piece, but the paint rub. Check out the paint rub, you guys. We got some serious paint rub going on. Not sure if it was from the actual wrist strap rubbing up against the plastic or what, but QC issues right there at its finest. Even a little bit on the left elbow. All right, let's take this off so you guys can see what is going on. Sweet Chin Music City and the tattoo. Hold on, we got a little step back, and this is definitely going to affect Shawn Michaels. And this sucks too, you guys, because the one thing that we do got to talk about is the fact that also for Mr. Michaels, apart from like the actual Ultimate Edition, this is the first time that we are seeing him in the regular line with the double hinge on the elbows. Only problem is the tattoo. Like, look at this, you guys. You know, I'm not talking about the placement, because as far as where it is positioned, it is appropriate, but the color, man, where the hell are the paint apps. Here's an earlier Elite by Shawn Michaels, and you can kind of know where we're going at with. I mean, yeah, we can fix it up, we can paint it in ourselves, but at the end of the day, we shouldn't have to do that. Or the head scan. That's another thing I want to discuss because look, I know Series 100 really no different as to what we did see right here, except on that one had received True FX. This one, he's like, man, I can't believe this. I got paint rub all over my arm. I got my hair all over the place. Let's do a quick comparison too, because I do got an earlier head scan right there from Mr. Michaels. You can see him with the hair down, with the hair up. How do you prefer it? I don't know, man. I love both of them. I love the black and white. So when they did announce this, I was genuinely excited. I'm like, let's go. This is the Michaels that I wanted for my Ruthless display, and we finally got it. Now, it is vice versa. On the custom right here from Chase Arcade, we do have the primary color be in the black, and then the white be in the minimal color, but this is not the same attire. This is just something that I wanted to put it alongside so you guys can get a good idea of what Mr. Wrestlemania brought with this Elite. Very clean too on the stud design that's wrapping around the waist area. I'm seeing a little bit of black seeping right there on the left side. On the back end, you'll see the HBK logo in the same crisscross pattern that we did see on the fabric goods. On the bottom, you'll see all that coming through right there. Even the little zipper. Now, he actually never ended up unzipping this. It was the extra accessory that he did bring right there with the entrance gear, but still pretty nice, you guys. I really do like all of the logo designs, even a little bit of silver accents right there on the boots. Look, this piece right here, this is what's truly making the Shawn Michaels. I think once we address the tattoo, once we take care of that Series 100 head scan, this Shawn Michaels, turn on that notification bell, man. We got to get this all checked out because Shawn Michaels ain't going to be able to perform the Sweet Chin unless the WHF family decides to hit the subby button to bring the Sweet Chin music to the Texas Rattlesnake. Sweet Chin music right there. I'm giving this man an 8.6, and that's pretty good because look, check this out. He's like, yo, Vinny, where are you at, man? You're the Build-A-Figure, except he's coming right there at the end of the video. We got to wrap all the figures up from the line, and we got to bring Ultimate Edition love right here with Wrestlemania Elite Austin. And the reason why I'm saying this is because we have seen this head scan. We already got it in the most recent Ultimate Edition, and they might play this out quite a bit, you guys, because look, all three of them that they did throw in there, they were beautiful. Loved all of them. Here's an earlier one right there, also utilizing True FX. Really where the main differences occur right there. Now for the vest itself, you will notice on this earlier Elite, we got Austin going down on the left. We do have the skull on the top left-hand corner, but on the new one, we have SCSA, and then we have OMR on the left. 316 right there towards the bottom. Backside right there, we have a different style of vest. We actually have the Stone Cold label located on the top as well as on the bottom. On this one, we just have the skull. So it is missing some designs without a doubt. So as far as Austin, you already know where we're going with this, man. Really glad that we did get that Ultimate Edition because, again, you'd be able to upgrade and level up a lot of these older gears, whether it's the shorts look, whether it's the long trousers. You're going to have all different options right there with that scan. Now, one thing that I do want to bring up as well, you guys, is the interchangeable hands. We haven't gotten the middle finger, so instead, what they do, they gave us a dude little point, and we might never get it, you guys. That's one thing you got to come to terms. I don't think Mattel will actually ever execute that unless if WWE transitions into like an Attitude Era PG rating. That's just a thought, but I think for the time being, all we're going to have to do at this point is settle for the close fist that actually came on the figure. Double hinge right there. Now, here's the cool thing. This man actually ended up coming with the head scan. So we only got one conclusion, right? One is either A, this is going to be the hot seller, or nobody's going to want to buy him because, like, dude, everybody looking for that Vinny. We need Vinny. We got him right here. But at the same time, like, I know a lot of people do that. They'll either only end up picking up one figure from the line just to get the Build-A-Figure going. Because a lot of these suited bodies, you guys, we've already seen in the past. And I do want to do a comparison on his prior Elite, which was Elite Series 70. Before we do, though, I want to keep talking about this. Austin, very similar gears that he's seen, so it only makes sense that they threw in the scan. I'm going to give this man an 8.3. I think that's pretty good. Bret the Hitman Hart, you need to show us different because Texas Rattlesnake, a lot of reused pieces over here. HeroFix, what are you talking about? I'm bringing the same style. Well, not quite, my friend. I am noticing that the shirt design, it is quite a bit different from his earlier release. On this one right here, we got more of the skull screaming, yelling, all the pink right there coming through. This one, just has the solid wings and a little textured design right behind it. The head scan itself, you can see that the true FX right there, it's leveling up this Hitman quite a bit more than we did get on the earlier one. That, and also the elbow pads. On this one, we never got the elbow pads, but keep in mind, this was more of a promo. This right here was actually based off his in-ring match versus Vinnie Mac, so it's really cool that not only did they included the elbows, but they also did the little white accent right there on the top and bottom, and you can see that the pink, a little bit of his earlier years being brought with it all, man. How are you going to go from a beautiful, bright design to solid blue jean shorts? Now, keep in mind, John Cena, he was the man during this era, so as far as these trending, that was very much a thing. Like, you won't see anybody wearing these kind of shorts during this time, unless if you're trying to relive or you're playing out right there as Steve Austin for Halloween. So what am I going to put this at? Well, let's take off the shirt. That way we can get a true understanding where Mr. Sharpshooter Man is coming in from. Now, I will tell you this, you guys. You look at the packaging on the side right here. The man right there, he's a little bit out of shape. You can see the belly just kind of seeping right there to the side of the shirt. This man right here, he's been on that Jenny Craig diet. He's been doing some Bowflex. This guy's been doing all the infomercials. And look at this, all the cuts and leans. Yeah, it makes no sense. But keep in mind, he is going to be wearing the shirt, so I can see where they're going with that. Now, 7.8, I think that's pretty generous. As far as ranking, let's talk about that once we actually get through the old Vinnie Mac. And I'm going to do it right now. You guys ready? Welcome to Wrestlemania 3! And that's the reason for the 3, man. It's not for the 3 count. I mean, you could use it for the 3 count, but I don't think that's what it was intended for. Interchangeable hands. You will get 2 mic open. You'll get 2 of the 3 count, and then you'll also get the 1, 2, 3, you'll get the full line open right there. Now for the mic, we have seen the old style of microphone where you got the WWF logo. It's not F, and I know it should be, but you know, copyrights, they can't be doing that. It is not on all 4 corners. It's only in the front and on the back end. Head scan 2, another one that we have seen, except it's going to be different paint apps. This one, a little bit of a darker shade for the actual hairpiece, and the True FX, I actually got to say I like this one right here on Elite Series 70 a little bit more than we got right here with the Build-A-Figure. Now, for the shirt, you will see that we will get the bow tie, and then we'll get the actual tie on the left one. No WWF logo on this man, but you got it going on. Solid black for the trousers. We got all these arms. They do pop off pretty easy, so far as building it, you should have no issues with that. Vinnie Mac, what are we ranking the series at? Well, I'm going to tell you. Number 1, giving it to Michaels. Number 2, I don't know, you guys. What do you guys think? Bret the Hitman Hart or AJ Styles? Oh, well, I'm going to go ahead and Steve Austin. Number 2, why the hell not? Love the double hinge that we got going on. The head scan, love that from Series 100. 3, I'm going to give it to Hitman. 4, oh man, too many issues right there with the height on AJ. And then Vinny, what do you guys got to think? Oh yeah, he's tied first place against Mr. Shawn Michaels. Not quite, so sweet chin music to old Vinnie Mac. Now get out of here. I'm putting him at number 2. It only makes sense. After all, even though he's not part of the lineup, he is the Build-A-Figure. He's still doing pretty good as opposed to some of these other lads. Give me your thoughts though. Let me know how you guys feel about the series. Shawn Michaels bringing some heat. Vinnie Mac coming for WrestleMania. I want to thank you guys for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one. All right, you're fired. You're fired. AJ, we need to do something about those damn pants.